Hey there, besties. Welcome to Girly Pop Probs with K and L. We are your hosts, Kelly
and Laurel.
and we are so happy you're here. Hello. We are here. It is 2025.
What?
Oh my goodness.
How? But also,
Thank God.
thank God. Thank
Yeah.
God.
So we are 6 days into the new year, and yeah, today we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions and
Yeah.
kind of like what our goals are and what our thoughts are on setting resolutions and
Yeah.
things of that nature. So, yeah, but we hope you guys had a safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
And fun.
Ate a lot of good food. I feel like just the end of the year is just crazy. It's like
It's insane.
fat kid holiday after fat kid holiday.
I know.
Like literally, I'm like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Because nobody talks about how much you eat on New Year's, but you still eat a bunch of good
Yeah,
food.
you do.
Like, if you go to like any kind of New Year's party, you end up eating a bunch of food.
You do. It's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe it's 2025.
Yeep.
I feel like it should be a good year. I feel like 25 is a good year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like 25. So 2025, we are, you know what? We're going to manifest it.
Yeah, we're going to manifest our great 2025.
So in light of the new year,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about New Year's goals.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about setting resolutions?
So I'm not against it because I'm a goal-driven girly, you know, like
Yeah.
I'm not against it at all, but I do think that it's a bigger picture than what people think. Like people automatically, when they hear resolution, they go to like not drinking soda, going to the gym, you know, like following a healthy diet, not eating out. Like
I literally wrote down setting New Year's goals are not just working out and fitness goals.
mm-hmm.
They're like inner goals as well.
Inner goals. Like, and so, yeah, I don't know. I'm not against it by any means.
Yeah.
And I think this is because my birthday is like right around the corner.
I know.
But I'm not against it. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, I think the hype is too big,
Yeah.
you know, but yeah. What do you think?
I know. Yeah. Same. I think it's like important to not even maybe goals, but have a list of things that you want to achieve this year. I think that's something cool to do. Like, I know that I want to get a new job this year if you're, wanting that or whatever. Like, I know that I want to pursue singing this year, like whatever it is, So like, I feel like having a list and setting that list and it not having a timeline though, like a year is a long time. It's not in hindsight, but it's a long time. And so not being like, I need to do this by February. I need to do this by March. Like, no.
The whole point is to like set goals for the year.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And sometimes I like to do it for like my birthday year, like my birth year. Like, so I'm like, all right, it's January 31st. These are my resolutions and goals.
Yeah.
Like, I don't always like to do it at the beginning of the year because I like to like feel out the first few weeks of the year, but that's because my birthday is at the end of January. So it's like,
it's like hard to think the like last few weeks of December to think about the goals you want to set for January.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
So that's smart.
So I don't know. I think it can go a couple different ways.
Yeah.
But don't be so hard on yourself about it.
Agreed.
Too.
Yeah. If you mess up, miss a day, whatever, no one is counting besides yourself. And you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Did you set goals last year? And like, if you did, like, did you follow through?
No, I didn't set any goals last year, which is weird because I am so goal driven. But I think the end of last year was just tough for me. Yeah. I quit a job, started a new job. Like I just was like going crazy. We opened a brand new restaurant. Like life was just a little chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. We, meaning the company I work for, opened a new restaurant. I did not. But I just think that last year was kind of a blur. The one goal I did set did not get achieved, and that was like a personal health goal. And that's okay. Like, you know, my trainer and I have been talking about it. Like, it's okay to, you know, set a goal and not achieve it right away. Like, you know, you have to think about all the things you overcame in that last year.
Yeah. That's true. Mm-hmm. I know. I feel like I didn't really have major goals either. I knew I wanted 2024 to be like a happier year, and it just wasn't. Mm-hmm. So I'm going for that for 2025. I'm going for like, yes, healing internally, genuinely like trying to heal and working on my mind in that area, and not just saying it, but like putting in the work. Like, okay, let's go to therapy. Okay, let me take some more self-care days than I did last year and actually do it. Not sit at the house and clean.
Right.
When it's supposed to be self-care, like actually give myself like a day to relax and like we said before, like take a bath, just do all these things that I don't get to do often.
Yeah.
You know?
Self-care is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, this year I haven't really said anything, like I said, because I think I normally wait like a few weeks until like my birthday. But I mean, I don't want to sound cliche, but like definitely fitness is a goal of mine. But it's always a goal of mine.
Yeah,
so it's not
same.
like a main focus per se, or it is main focus, but it's not something like I said at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think just
I definitely want to make like more of a habit of gym and stuff like that, because I haven't, like, I fell off of that, especially with just like the chaos of kids and then like not sleeping ever and all the things. Like, it's so easy to fall off of that horse. And so, yeah, I think same.
Yeah. And I think seeking financial freedom is kind of like on our goal list. I don't think it'll happen in 2025, but
you never know.
Like working on, you never know, but like working on putting money aside, like investing, like things like that. That's like on our goal list as like a couple. And I think it's important to like make personal goals and like goals for your family, goals for work, like all of the things. Like I think there's multiple levels of setting goals and resolutions, you know?
Agreed. Which, like, yeah, speaking of like what, like we have goals for Girly Pop props.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do.
So for one, like I think that, you know, well, we don't have a specific number set, but I think that our goal is like, one of our goals is growth. Like we want to grow and we want to maybe, you know, get like sponsored.
Yes. Like have like some kind of sponsorship, even if it's just one person, you know, or one company.
Yeah.
And really try to reach the girlies out there, you know? Yeah. I think growth is huge. And I think you'll see over the next year, probably some things change about the studio and like our setup, and maybe we'll actually finally have a chance to bring on guests. And like, but like, those are the things that we want to bring to Girly Pop Probs.
Yeah. It's definitely goals that we are setting and like working towards. And I'm just excited that you guys are along for the ride. And like, for the real ones that have been here since day one, like we love you all.
We're almost there.
We're almost there. And we're excited for this year. I think that this is going to be a good year for Girly Pops.
Yeah, I agree. I want to talk about like how to not get discouraged if you're not seeing results with your goals or resolutions. I think you just have to remember that it's not a sprint. You know, you can walk some months, you can run some months, you can sprint some months, but the marathon, like, is the whole year, you know? And I feel like I'm butchering how people say this, but you know, you've heard it a million times. Like,
it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah. So if you've ever done like a long run, I've never done that, but something that's actually on my like my life goal is to like do a marathon. I'm not a runner by any means, so we'll see. But like it is like something like that. I just feel like the adrenaline is just very like specific and like something that like nobody can experience, or not nobody, but like everybody doesn't experience. But anyway, but people like will beat themselves up, and I am guilty of this. Julia, if you're listening, you know, like Julia's my trainer. I know we've talked about this a million times, but I'm very bad about like, oh, this week, like I only made it to the gym twice. Okay, well, you were sick this week, or like, oh, okay, yeah, this was going on. Like, just remember that. Like, it's okay. The marathon, you're going to have slower mile times.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
and,
that's good.
Like, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And just remember that. Don't beat yourself up.
That's so good. Yeah. I know one thing I was thinking about is like, I feel like this could be a year of like peace for a lot of people.
Yep.
Like mending burnt bridges maybe, or just mending friendships that have been hurt, or not even maybe mending, but even just forgiving.
Mm-hmm. And just moving on.
Because forgiveness is like huge, you know?
Mm-hmm.
When you don't forgive someone in your heart, it's really hard to move on because things will happen, then you're feeling frustrated, or I don't know. When you're not healed internally, it's hard to externally not be frustrated or flustered, or, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess, yeah, I feel like, though that's something I keep hearing, like people keep talking about, like healing and peace, and just being at peace with yourself is huge. And one of those things is like letting go of negative feelings towards people, towards yourself, towards whatever you're feeling. Yeah. So I think that that's something that's kind of on my mind. And like letting bad habits go. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, it's like let bad habits die hard. Like, let them die and don't take them back. And whatever that may be for you, it could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be eating badly, it could be talking, like gossiping, like it could be any of these things. There's so many bad habits that you could have, you know. Yeah. And just let them go, let them die, and do not bring them back to life.
Yeah,
you know,
agreed. Yeah, I mean, I think just you gotta take 2025 by the neck and
ring
it, like, you know. And I think we're off to a good start so far. We're about to celebrate our 1 year of the podcast. Yeah. And we're so thankful for each and every one of you, because we couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to also say, like, one thing for New Year goals, I feel like for me, is that like I want to take my friendships and my marriage like seriously. So like I want to challenge myself to learn something new about like my best friend that I've known for so long. I want to learn something new about her and like try to do something like she wouldn't expect, you know, like, or like to my husband, like same thing, like truly learn their love languages, not yours, theirs. Cause we have a problem of, I feel like we are using our love language for other people, thinking they'll love it because we love it.
And that's not how that works.
So like really learning your partner, your best friend, whoever's love language, and truly like, yeah, just surprising them with something new, like asking questions that like you haven't asked in a long time, or, you know, like just get to know them better. And yeah, that's something like I want to challenge myself with.
Yeah. I want to challenge myself to be a better listener.
Yeah, that's good.
And read more.
I want to read more too this year.
And I feel like that's a cliche thing, but like I literally want to like try to put a book in my hand over my phone more often.
Yeah.
Or
no, I agree.
Like my Kindle in my hand over my phone.
Yeah. I starting a job, and that's new for me. I haven't worked in 4 years, you know, since I had our son. And so
it's exciting but scary.
It is, yeah. But that will be like good for me. I feel like once I start and have some time there, I'll learn. I'll make new goals for myself also.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys more details on that
As we get closer. Yeah.
next week.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think that's all we got for 2025. I can't believe we're here.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. That's what they say, right?
That's what they say. Also, something I want to encourage you guys with also is like talk to a stranger or someone that you like wouldn't expect to talk to and like have a conversation with them and just like talk and let them talk, and someone you wouldn't normally talk to, you know, because that's also like this generation I feel like does not do that enough. Like, remember when you brought that gift to your neighbors? Like these are things people don't do anymore, I feel like, as much. And so I just want to encourage us, like all of us, to do that. Do something out of the norm for you. Not today, but like it could be in 6 months, but don't put yourself in an uncomfortable position. But I just think it's important to pull yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit. Yeah. And do something you never thought that you would normally do.
Yeah. No, I think that's great.
And we're excited to kick off January with you guys.
Yes.
2025.
Please let us know if there's something we did not talk about in 2024 that you'd like to hear about.
Yeah.
Please. We are begging you.
Yes, please.
You know, we're good at coming up with ideas, but we want to hear what y'all want to hear.
Right.
So, yeah.
We love you.
We will talk to you next week.
Hey girly pops, are you tired of your hair not growing, thinning out, or even just feeling dull? I have the perfect product for you. Hair oiling is so in for 2025, and Rejuvenique oil is the liquid gold you're missing. Head over to my Instagram and message me at Jenny Lynn Hops, and we can get you started on your best hair journey yet.
Thank you, besties, for joining us. Go check out our latest TikTok and comment what you want to hear us talk about next. See you again next time. Bye.